I'm an archaeologist. So I'm not really sure how I got into archaeology because I've always wanted to do it since I was about this tall, which you probably can't see my hands, but anyway. So when I was a kid I had this book that was about 90% about dinosaurs, but it had, at the end, it had a little section about prehistory. And as I got older I got less and less interested in the dinosaurs and more interested in the prehistory bits. And so somehow I ended up here at the Institute of Archaeology. So at the moment I'm studying public archaeology, which is, you know, PR for archaeology, so it's everything from museums to Indiana Jones and Lara Croft. But my other thing is bones. I just really like bones. I'm wearing them in my ears right now. So zoo archaeology, burials, that kind of stuff. So I've done archaeology a lot in the Middle East. I've excavated in Israel, around Jerusalem, and a little bit in Jordan. And now I'm working in Central Asia, so that's Siberia, Southern Siberia, and Mongolia. So if you're watching and you're interested in becoming an archaeologist, the one thing I would really recommend is to just talk to people, just get to know people, go to museums, talk to as many people as you can, get on digs. There's lots of digs you can do for really cheap or even for free, just, you know, on holiday. It's actually quite easy to get started. One of the dangers of being an archaeologist is that you encounter all kinds of unusual and strange foods and drinks and individuals. So in the summer in Mongolia, people make this drink that is basically fermented horse milk, fermented mare's milk. And it's fizzy and it's really hard to describe. It's a bit like yogurt kombucha, so it's like fizzy yogurt. And we discovered the hard way why people make it in an open leather pouch and don't ever put it in a bottle. The reason for that is it explodes. We found out when one morning we woke up to a yogurt volcano basically coming out of a Coke bottle. So word of advice, if you ever have mare's milk, just don't put it in a bottle, ever. Okay, so this year I'm helping organise the World Archaeology Festival, which is going to be a really exciting festival with lots of activities and workshops and things. And I've actually been involved in it before. A few years ago I ran a fish mummifying activity, which was really fun, although a lot of parents didn't like me so much because their kids went home with fish mummies. Yeah, so this year my role in the planning is I am the activity team leader, so I am leading the development of activities for families. And so that will be anything from, you know, making medieval mouthwash to learning how to dig, to all kinds of fun things like that. Alright, so thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more DIY videos and interviews of other WAF members.